success community. How are you guys doing? Yes, I know the 90-day vlog challenge is done, but I told you I would still be coming live to you every now and then when the inspiration hits. And it has hit, so I am chatting to you. What I might do as we wait for more people to hop onto this live stream is for me to quickly share this into a couple of my Facebook groups. So let's put this one in here. So I'm sharing it into my group for private practice success owners. And then I will also share it into my how to start a successful private practice group. Let's pop that in here. And very importantly, I'm also going to be sharing these in my masterclass graduate group. Let's just get that one there. And hopefully that means that we might have a couple of people actually able to join me now and actually talk to me rather than me just talking all to myself. Where is it? Master level graduates. Excellent. So, hello. I have shared those. I'm sitting here outside. It is a beautiful day here in Brizzy. I actually had a run earlier this afternoon with my kids. So I haven't even had a shower after that. So it's like no makeup, post-run look that you're getting here. But that's me, school holidays being real. And the kids that you can hear screaming, it's my kids that is on the other side of the wall here. And they're having fun with all the other kids in the neighborhood and in the street. They're on their scooters, on their bicycles, on their green machines, and just having fun as it should be during school holidays. So the title for today's vlog is why swimming upstream is a good thing. Now you would know if you've been swimming in the sea or you watch Bondi Rescue, as I love to do. You know, they always say that when you get into the tide, not the tide, into the rip, you just need to like float, and the rip will take you out to sea, and you know it will bring you back out again, and not to try and swim against the rip. So I guess what I'm saying today contradicts that a bit. So obviously that rules apply when you're in the ocean, but in life sometimes we need to swim upstream. And sometimes that's the clever thing to do, although it's the harder, more difficult thing to do. And I guess all of this came to me whilst I was out running earlier today. So with this being school holidays, of course, I took my daughter with me. I said, come on guys, we're going for a jog. Mom needs to do her daily run. Enough lounging around here at home. So I got my daughter, my 15-year-old, to go with me, and I took my two boys, the 10 and 6-year-old. So we all went for a run. Cassidy was running, and the two boys, the one had a bicycle, the other one had a scooter. Now, needless to say, you feel like a bit of a traffic controller when you are walking with kids. Hey, I see two people have joined me. I can't make out whom it is. So if you're here with me, please say hi, say hello, so that I know that you have joined me. Anyhow, so when I go running, I'm in a bit of a routine. Okay, so I've got a set route. And the reason why I like my set route is that it allows me to monitor my own progress. So I know how far I can run before I need to walk, and then you know how I do all of that stuff. Hi Mel. Mel says, hey Gerda, great to see you. Hey Naomi, glad to see you. I'm live on here as well. So yes, and I use an app as well. So the app then allows me to monitor how many calories, how many Ks, how many steps, all of that type of stuff, which means that I want to every day do the same routine. It's a bit of a standardized measure. So if you're an allied health professional, you will know why that is important, that this run is standardized. I can't even pronounce that word, but that's how it has to be in my mind. So I'm taking this route, and I can't tell you how frustrating it was today. So I would go, okay guys, we're going right. And the one would go, no, let's go left. The other one will go, no, let's go straight. And the other one will go, why don't we backtrack? And I'm going, just follow instructions. And I'm thinking, they always want to do something different to what they told. And all I want to do is do my normal route. Is that too much to ask? And I can tell you, every time where there was like a turn in the road, each of them wanted to go in a different direction. And this was my run that's meant to relieve the stress and pressure, make me feel reinvigorated. And all I could feel was I was getting frustrated. And as I was running, I started to reflect on all of this. Hey Melanie, glad to see you here. And I started realizing that although it was frustrating to me, the fact that I knew this road that I was taking and I run the same road every day so that I can track and monitor my improvement, that my kids, they all wanted to go a different way and they were happy to say it out loud. They were happy to motivate why they thought we should go left because that road has a hill, and why we should backtrack because that would be interesting, and all that type of stuff. And I just realized, reflecting on it, that it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing wanting to do stuff differently, and it really is a quality that I need to embrace in my children and that I need to encourage in my kids. When I grew up, we grew up obviously back in South Africa. It was a very conservative culture. We need to respect your elders, which I still believe, but respect people in a higher authority than you, respect people with more seniority than you, and you get taught to do things the way it is meant to be done, and you get taught to follow the rules. And I'm not saying following the rules is a bad thing, but what I am saying is that if you want to be different, if you want to stand out, you need to be willing to make your own rules. You need to be willing to go, okay, everybody is going this way, I'm going to go that way. Even though it's scary, I'm going to do that. Because I know, guys, that as allied health professionals, generally as a profession, we are very risk averse. Let's be honest. We would much rather just prefer doing things that way. That's the way it's always been done. That's the rules, and that's how you do it, and that's the safe option. Okay, but that's not always the best option. Sometimes you need to swim upstream to go and look at what will happen if I swim upstream. And no, I'm not saying break the rules. What I'm saying is look at the rules and go, is this really rules? And is these rules helpful to you? And whose rules is this, by the way? Is this just society's rules? Is this just the rules in your head? Because obviously you need to follow the rules of the law, you need to follow the ethical code, you need to follow the upper guidelines, but that's where it stops. Other than that, you can do whatever you want, which means you can run your practice in the way that you want. Okay, if I were just following the rules and doing what everybody else was doing, I would still be back in my practice, seeing clients 3 to 4 days a week and being reliant on that as an income. Whereas now I choose to work. I choose to see clients because I love seeing them, not because I'm reliant on an income. If I choose not to work one day in my private practice, I could still pay myself my full wage. But it's because I chose to do things differently. And because I chose to do things differently, I now have the time freedom and the luxury to do my private practice success work, which allows me to further pursue my passion, to further have that impact that I want to have in the world. And for me, it's always been about helping more people. And as a solo clinician back at the practice, seeing clients 3 to 4 days a week, I can only help so many people. Okay, which is vastly different from what it is that I'm doing now in terms of helping other private practice owners to grow level 5 private practices where they have a team of clinicians helping people. So much more people are being helped. And you know what? That's because I chose to swim upstream. It's because I looked at the way things was being done and I go, that's not going to help me achieve my vision. That's going to keep me stuck. And I don't like that. I don't want to be stuck. I only live once. I'm 42. I'll probably be working, you know, another 20 years or so. I will always be working, by the way, because I just love it. But you know, I'm halfway through my life and I need to make it count. And if I just do things the way it's always been done, I'm not going to be able to make the difference that I want to make.
Mom, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I can't do this.
Be sorry to interrupt. What do you need to do,
I
lovey?
need to get that out because I can't get it out. It needs to be over. Oh.
Well, considering that this is a gun, I think it's best to go ask Daddy to help you with this one.
Oh, but Dad's sleepy.
I know, he's still sick. He's still unwell. Or maybe ask your brother.
No, because I can't look at him because I'm playing hide and seek.
Oh, Polly, well, let me just finish off here and then Mummy can help you. And I can see if I can get the Nerf gun sorted out. Because if he asks his brother, they will catch him because now they're playing hide and seek. Mark says, hey,
And
what's
Tiggy
going on?
It's hide and seek Tiggy.
Hide and seek Tiggy. Yes, he's standing right over there. What are you up to, mister?
I'm trying to get this in.
Your bullets.
My bullets.
Okay. I will help you in a minute. Yes, Mark, the 90-day challenge is finished, but that doesn't mean that I won't come around and help.
No, can you do it?
I will be with you in a minute. So, guys, that is my message for today, all right? You need to do things differently if you want to move forward and if you want to stand out from the crowd.
I know, but I'm just doing something with Mom.
Don't shout, lovey. We're almost finished. Hang on. Hang on. Let me say goodbye to everyone here and then I'll help you, okay? Give me 20 seconds. Mel says missing the 90-day challenge. Well, Mel, that's why you joined the Next Level Mastermind. And I'll be coming to you tomorrow as part of that. And I will actually be sharing some very important financial related stuff with you guys in there. Probably I'm thinking tomorrow morning. Alrighty, so to the rest of you, if you want to learn how to do things different, if you want to hear how I have done things different that has allowed me to build a level 5 7-figure private practice, why not consider joining me at my next face-to-face one-day private practice success workshop. So I will let you guys know and I'll put the link below so that you can see all the details, because I would love to meet you in person for my last round of workshops that's happening for 2017. So I'm off to be a mum again. I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.